Oh my gosh, I still don't know how to start these videos. Um, what's good, my little lost hearts, my little lost sweethearts, my little lost sweet pies? I'm just gonna be real. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've been exhausted. I'm just getting more tired. I my goodness, this video is gonna be so ugh. Um, so I haven't made videos in a minute because I haven't felt like making videos. I haven't felt like playing anything. I haven't felt like doing anything. I haven't felt anything. I'm here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm depressed. I don't know how do people make these videos. How does one talk about depression? First of all, do you like the background? I made it blue cuz I'm blue bubble dee double da. Look, look. Peep the new outfit. This is my depression outfit. Look, ready? You ready for this? It's Sonic because he's my because he's my comfort. Oh my god. I can't take myself seriously. I don't deal with depression right. Look, it says, "Oh my god, he fucking dead." I, I suck. Oh man. This I No, we're supposed to be sad. Take this seriously. Okay. I I can't take depression seriously. I just can't. I I don't know how to deal with depression. I can't take it seriously. I can never take depression seriously. I don't know how to make this video. I just want to I just want to talk, I guess. I'm gonna yap away to myself to the camera. Hi camera. Be real, I guess. I'm just gonna be real. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm so tired. I'm very very tired. It's is getting to a point where I'm actually concerned for myself. I'm so tired. I wake up and I'm tired still. And it's like I have no motivation. I have nothing. You know, I've been so depressed this whole month. I've just been sad and I haven't drank water. I didn't drink water. I have a water bottle right next to me. It's sitting right on top of my bed. I haven't touched it in a week. I haven't drank water. It's half full because I drank some today finally because I realized I'm like, why haven't I been drinking water? I I just I've just been drinking coffee and soda and a little bit of alcohol, but like yeah, I'm just not here anymore. I'm trying to come back if that makes sense. I've been zoned out. Maybe some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but I've just been on autopilot. I've just been moving and not moving at the same time. It's like I feel like I've been sitting here for days. I've just been staring at nothing. So I don't know. This video is gonna be so weird and ugh. I get so I've explained in one of my other videos. I think it was the one I made about 2022 being the worst year of my life because of how depressing it was and stuff. And it's like this year I thought was going to be okay. I'm not saying this is the worst year. No, this year was okay. This has been one of the best years so far. It hasn't even been that good. It's just been a normal year. It hasn't not like anything crazy has happened. I guess the only crazy thing that happened this year is I went on vacation last month, towards the end of last month, I went on vacation. I went to California. That is the only like wow thing I did. I took an airplane for the first time all by myself. I was scared of airplanes all my life, and then I just took one. Granted, it was for the Sonic Cafe, and then I didn't get to go to the Sonic Cafe. So but it was okay over there. I had fun, but um to be honest, something did happen um before I went, and I chose to ignore it. And then, I couldn't cancel the trip, and so when I came back, it didn't get resolved and all that stuff. But that's okay. It wasn't anything too big. But I was a little distracted on my vacation because of it. And then things have just been happening. Like things have just been happening back to back, and it's starting to stress me out. And I don't do good with stress. Look, I made this whole character. I made this whole stupid outfit in like 5 minutes. Cause I was like, why not make a depressed outfit, right? I've been trying to do little things to like get my mind off stuff. Little things. Cause I'm tired of just being stuck or feeling stuck. Damn. Uh I zoned out. oh, I zoned away. I went away. I don't. Where did I go? I don't know. Dang. Um, I'm just. I'm telling you, I'm just not here, bro. I clocked out a while ago. I'm just a few days. A few days after my little vacation. So let's see. I came back and I played Stella Blade, right? And I'm be real, the reason I was streaming was cuz I wasn't going to stream Stella Blade. I was just going to record it, right? But I just wanted to I guess be with people. Does that make sense? So I streamed. Like I don't know. I tried sitting there and playing, but then I was just like felt lonely. I felt a little lonely. So I was like, I want my little lost hearts with me. I want lost hearts. I want my little lost hearts to watch me play. So I streamed it, you know, cuz I just after my trip I just felt weird. I guess cuz I was just back home and I was just like, dang, being in my room sucks. I mean, I like being in my room. I love being in the darkness, of my room. I like rotting away in my room, or rotting is the best pastime, I guess. Just I like it a lot. I like just sitting in the darkness by myself. But sitting here in the darkness can be bad, because then you just have your thoughts when you're by yourself. And my thoughts, they are not good thoughts. So I decided, freak it. I'm feeling a little lonely. I'll just stream the game instead of being with my thoughts, you know. And so that's why I streamed it. And I think I streamed it for 2 days, right? And then the next day, what is that? 3 days after my vacation, my 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 dog had a seizure at like 12 in the morning. So I had to deal with that. And then, you know, I had to deal with that by myself. So there was that. And then around like 1:30 in the morning, he had another seizure. So we had to take him to the doggy emergency room. And that was fun. I've had my dog since I was like in middle school. He's old. He's home. He takes medicine now. I haven't slept in a few days just cuz I'm scared he might have another seizure. So I haven't been sleeping, which is why I haven't been drinking water because I just haven't been on coffee and soda. I haven't been drinking Red Bull. I just have coffee and soda, mostly coffee. And I stay up all night and I watch him. Oh man, this is such a sad video. So that's why I haven't been making videos because I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I haven't been like fine in my head. Like I'm getting a little better than I was, this week. I'm doing a little more better. I started talking to people again because when I get sad and stressed out, I tend to ignore everyone, and I ignored a few people, but I reached out because, they kept reaching out. Normally that does not happen. So, you know, I I'm not good with depression. I'm I'm making like jokes like, "Who look at the background and all that stuff. My blue outfit, I'm blue and stuff." But but no, for real, I'm not like good with depression. I like out of everything, depression is just I don't understand or I don't know how to explain it right. Like it's dumb. I'm dumb when it comes to it. Like I've explained, when it comes to emotions, I'm really dumb. I don't understand like a lot of stuff when it comes to emotions. But depression is the one thing I'm so bad with it. And the reason is just I just never acknowledged it, you know? And for the past 2 years, I've been like figuring out more stuff about myself, and it's like it's been a weird journey. I thought I would never have this because I'm the type of person I don't express anything. I'm just here, you know? Like yeah, you guys have seen me get hyped, but like I've tried to like express that I'm feeling a certain way, but I get embarrassed. That's it. Like when it comes to being sad, I get so embarrassed about it. You and me, right? Look at me. Look at me. Look me in my eye right now. Okay? Am I looking? I can't. I think I'm looking at you, right? My character sometimes looks up. Okay, look me in my eye. I get embarrassed talking about my sadness, okay? I don't like doing it. So if I'm sad, sometimes I can't even tell I'm sad. I ignore that feeling completely. So it's like my body will just stop, right? Like my body is going through the depression and my brain is going, "Yo, what are you doing? Get up." And my body is just like, we're just gonna have to take a sick day, fam. I ain't gonna make it today. I'm just gonna sit here and rot. Like, and my brain is going, get up, we have stuff to do, and my body's just like, nah, I think I'll sit this one out. you know? And it just becomes an argument with myself like, what are we doing? We didn't do anything today. What is wrong with us? You know? And that's my depression. Until it reaches a point where I get stressed is when I realize like, oh, I'm stressed out. But instead of saying I'm depressed, I just keep saying I'm stressed out. I'm not making any sense. I hate it. I'm not good at explaining things. I'm not good with my words. I'm not good with anything. I'm just a dumb little person. I'm just a dumb little old lady, okay? I'm just a dumb, tired little old lady. I haven't slept, so this is even worse. I'm just yapping for real, for real. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, like I said, I get embarrassed, okay? For the past 2 years, I've realized how bad I am with depression because of Angie. Okay, my friend Angie, she she helped me 2 years ago when I was gonna do something bad. Okay? And ever since that time, 2 years ago, I've been on this weird journey because I now realize I can't just keep holding all the depression in my chest and then, you know, because it's getting worse. So, I did try therapy 2 years ago. That did not work. Okay. I tried it. It worked for a few days, and then it was only like 30 minutes a session. So every time we finally got deep into it, it would end, and then I would go home, and I'm just spending 30 minutes when I can just, do what I normally do and just talk myself out of not doing things because that's what I used to do back then when I was just feeling a certain type of way. I would just be like, hey, no, just, lock it up. And then I would do that. So, I don't reach out to people. I don't talk to no one when I'm feeling this way. I just sit here. I talk to myself. Like, I will literally give myself a pep talk. When I was young, I used to just be like, you know what? I can just, blank today. Who cares? And then I would be like, but no, wait. How are we going to play Sonic 06? If you do that, don't do that. We have to play Sonic 06. Or, I would be like, hey, don't do that. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is coming out. Don't do that. You know? Hey, you're thinking about doing that? Nuh-uh-uh. Near. How about we play that? You know? Like, I would just find a game and be like, you know what? I want to experience this game. This looks fun. And so I wouldn't go through with it because I would talk myself out of it. Just like, hey, there's so much we can do. Like, play this game. It's so dumb. But I mean, it worked. And I finally got to the point 2 years ago where I explained everything to Angie. I finally opened up to Angie. Because Angie knew about my problems for a long time. Because I've known Angie since high school. And when we got close, I told her everything. I told her about my childhood. I told her about everything. Most things. I haven't told her everything. Because I'm still, like, a little embarrassed about telling her. I don't want to be judged on my childhood, if that makes sense. I don't want, this is what I mean when I say I get embarrassed. I don't want people to look at me after I tell them my childhood and then they just go, "Oh, wow. That's so sad," you know? I don't want that. I don't I don't want you, like, cuz right now you probably see me as just some idiot on YouTube cuz that's how I want you to see me, you know? I just want you to see me as just some idiot who screams a lot, you know? And I don't want to one day open up and or like I slip up and I tell you something about my childhood and then you just suddenly look at me and you're just like, "Yeah, she's playing Tekken. Oh my god." And then like I don't know, it just snaps in your head like she did tell us about this one time. And now you look at me a little different, if that makes sense. I don't want you to go and be like, "Oh, have you heard this girl's story? Like, you know, I don't want you to see me any different because of what happened back then. I don't want you to feel sad for me. I don't want none of that. I just want to stay, you know, in this YouTuber thing relationship where I'm like, cuz what I want is I want to like I kind of want you to watch my videos and forget about, the things you're going through. I want you to watch me be an idiot and just like you can make fun of me. I don't care if it makes you happy. And you're just like, look at this dumbass. She doesn't know combos in Tekken or whatever. Or you see me scream in a game. You're like, damn, she's fucking annoying. God damn, she's more annoying than anything. Like and if whatever. I just want you to forget about whatever's going on with you. I want you to feel better when you watch me. That's what I want. I want to have a positive impact on you. Whenever I make a video, I think that. I think just like, damn, I hope whoever watches this, if they're having a bad day, I hope watching me be an idiot makes you feel better. Get it? Know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want you to be sad and then remember, like what I tell you about my childhood and then it makes you feel a certain way. Or you don't see me the same way. Or like, if some people will be like, oh, watching you makes me sad. I've had someone one time tell me, like, we were cool, and then I told him a story about my childhood, and he would never talk to me again. He didn't want to talk to me ever again. And I asked him why, and he was just like, because talking to you just makes me feel bad. And it was because of how I am that he's like, you act so stupid and you think everything's a joke. Like, you're not taking your past seriously. And I'm like, why would I take my past seriously? It already happened. Am I supposed to stay sad? Like, oh, boo hoo. Oh my God. When I was a kid, I was forced to eat dog food for dinner. Jokes. That's not real. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why, if I tell you something that happened to me, why would you want me to be sad about that? Why is it now when you have a conversation with me, you get like mad at me because I'm not sad? Like, that doesn't make sense. And he just dropped me as a friend. And I've had that happen. Like, that was the first time it happened in person. Then there was one time I made another friend online and they did the same thing. Like, we talked about my past and they just stopped talking to me. And I'm just like, okay, you know? It's just the thing that happens. So I don't like telling a lot of people about things that happen. And plus I get embarrassed anyway. Does this make sense? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, basically, I just don't want you to see me differently. I want you to see me as an idiot. I don't want you to feel bad for me. Is all. Did I just take 20 minutes to explain that? Am I dumb? Yes, I am. Bro. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll tell you a stupid story from my past. Like, this is why I don't like being sad, okay? When I was young, I didn't deal with depression good either. Like, I wasn't allowed to be sad. I just wasn't allowed to be sad, okay? So it's like, when I was a kid, like kid, I remember since I wasn't like I cried a lot for other people. Like if I saw you drop your ice cream, I would cry, and then my mom would get mad and be like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "Cause that kid dropped their ice cream." And then my mom will tell me like, "Oh well, who cares?" And I'm like, "I care. Now he doesn't have ice cream." And she'll be like, "Do you want me to spill your ice cream so you can feel bad too? Like, what is the point of you crying about it?" And I never realized like why I would cry for other people is just that I felt bad for them, you know? But she didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't know how to explain. I'm just like, I just feel bad. And then, she'll just be like, well, you're an idiot. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then my family would do the same thing. Like the rest of them, if I felt sad, they're just like, why are you sad? And I just couldn't talk to anyone about it. Because then I would just be called an idiot or be told to get over it. And I thought that was just a normal thing when I was a kid. I thought that was normal. I've talked to a few people as an adult, and they're like, yeah, adults used to always tell us, get over it. You know, that's just a thing I always hear about. Oh, back then they would just like get over it. Nobody understood sadness. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, nobody understood sadness. Yeah, yeah, that's the part everybody gets. You know, they all basically, everyone got told at one point, get over it. I was exercised. Again, bro. This is the dumbest story. Listen to this. One time, I didn't know, but I used to just cry. Okay? It wasn't for anyone. I would just be sitting at home and my family would be in the house. And I would just look over at my family, right? And just start crying. And I know now why I used to do it. But back then, I never knew, you know? So it would just be like, we'll be playing, me and my cousins will be playing like Viva Pinata on the Xbox or something. And I would be having an okay time. And then I would just pause and look at my family and just start bawling, you know? And it wasn't like I would just be like crazy crying. It would just be tears would just be coming down my eyes. And then my cousin saw me crying and was like, what the hell's wrong with you? And they told the adults, like, oh, yo, Noel's crying over there. We don't know why. And that happened like 3 times, right? That happened once, and my family was just like, yo, stop crying. What's wrong with you? And they called me dumb because they were like, if there's nothing wrong with you, why are you crying? And I couldn't explain why because I didn't know why. And then the second time it happened, the same thing. They were just like, what's wrong with you? You know? And then the third time happened in my grandma's house. And I remember, yo, I got so scared I stopped crying. My grandma ran over to me. So there's just a bunch of old ladies surrounding me, a child. And my grandma puts her like her hand on my head and starts praying. And then she was like, we have to exorcise her. And I remember the old ladies throwing holy water at me, and I was freaking the fuck out like, what's going on? What is this? And so I got so, like, bothered, I just stopped crying. It was just done. I was just like, oh, I'm done. I don't have to do this no more. And my grandma was just like, we have to pray for her every day because she does this too much. And I remember telling Angie this when I got older. And she was just like, you got exercise for crying? Is that do you think that's normal? And I was like, I thought that happens. I thought once in a while everybody had to get exercise for your depression. Do you just like it's like you beat the demon out of it, bro? Like you gotta cast the demon of depression away. I was like, why do you think depression starts with a D? Demon starts with a D. I was like, you exercise that shit out of you, right? And Angie was just like, no, you fucking idiot. She was like, that's not normal. I I didn't know. I didn't know. And so that's when I opened up to Angie and I used to tell her things like that I thought was a normal thing to have in your childhood. And I was just like, is this normal? Is this normal? Is it? And she was just like, no, no, none of this is normal. You did not have a normal childhood. I swear I thought I was normal. I swear to you. I thought it was so normal, the things that used to happen to me. I was just like confused. And then I understood why whenever the kids would talk about their parents or like their family or things that would happen to them, that I would be like, hey, me too. And I would join in on the conversation. Little Noel is just like, yeah, me too. You want to hear the craziest thing that happened to me? And then I would tell them all excited, like, yeah, yeah, we all had this happen, right? And all the kids used to just stare at me like, the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? You know? And then I would just stay there like, uh, we've all had this happen, right? And they're just like, yeah, you're weird. We gotta go. And like, no. So I understood after Angie told me. I was just like, no wonder everyone used to stare at me. It wasn't normal. I'm telling you. Even in college, I used to be like, "Hey, this is a normal thing to have happen to you, right?" And they're just like, "We're just not gonna communicate with you." And I'm just like, huh? Angie is the only one that has told me straight out, like, no, use a victim. So, I thought it was normal. I thought things like that was normal. but, but yeah, fucking no one else got exercise. Man, you know how mad I got when I found that out? I was like, I remember the week after that, my grandma didn't tell no one. She almost drowned me in the church. She took me down. I was scared of church for a long time because my grandma picked me up once. And she had never picked me up. So, like, when she came in, I was like, Grandma, what are you doing here? And, like, she just took me to the church next to the school thing. And just it was a long hallway we had to walk through. I've never been in there, and I'm just like, wow, this is a long hallway. Wow, this is scary. It's dark, there's no light, and the only light in this hallway was in the middle, right? So after the at the end of the hall, right? And mind you, the hallway is just covered in crosses and stuff. It looks like every, exorcist movie. It's just long and covered in crosses and statues. At the end of the hallway is just one light shining on, like, this thing holding water. If you ever been into the church, it's that thing you dip your fingers into. It has the holy water, and then you do the sign of the cross. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, yeah, that was all the way at the end. So it was really dark in here, except for the end. And my grandma kept, like, taking me towards it. And I was so freaked out because I was scared of everything back then. So I see this long hallway and I'm scared. And my grandma's not saying nothing. Like, she's just silent. She's on a mission, bro. Like, she's just straight looking like that. Just death gripping me, just like dragging the hell out of me. And then I start screaming because I'm like, Grandma, 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 and she's not answering me. So I start like dragging my feet, like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Freaking out. And she's just not letting me go. And I'm just like, I never knew you were this strong. Like, she's just dragging me. And then we get to the end finally. And I'm just like, oh, it's just a pillar of. And she just dunks my face into it. And she just held me down and she's just like praying over me. And I'm just like drowning. And then she lets me go. And then we leave silent because I was just like shocked. So like my face is just like this the whole time, like gasping for air, like and my grandma's just like proud of herself dragging me out of the church and stuff. I'm in so much shock. I'm just like looking down, breathing like and shit. And then we get out. She's still not saying nothing until we cross the street to get home. And she looks down at me holding my hand still. And she lets go of my hand finally. And she goes, "You have been blessed. Let's go get some watermelons from the supermarket." Like, what? You can't do that to me. Oh my god. So that's what happened. And I was scared of the church for the longest time. Specifically that church. And I had to pass that church every day. And I was so scared of it. And then I was scared of my grandma. And I told my mom, and my mom was like, well, she had her reasons, obviously. And I was just like, she tried to kill me. Because I didn't know what the hell she was doing, Even still, I'm like, why'd you hold my head under? So there was that, and I used to tell people that story, and they used to just stare at me, like, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still find it funny. I find it funny. Back then, it wasn't funny. No, back then, that was not funny. That was not a funny story. That was not a fun experience. But now it's funny. Yeah. That's not even one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. That was just something that traumatized me. But, you get that little piece of information. Yeah, yeah. But still. So you see how I'm laughing about it? And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. People get mad at me for this. And I'm just like, this is how I deal with it. I never I don't know. Am I supposed to be sad? Like, oh, boo hoo, my grandma almost drowned me in the church. Oh, boo hoo. I wasn't allowed to cry anymore. Boo hoo. Like, boo hoo. Uh, I don't even think I cried when I got home. I was just so in shock. I remember telling myself, we will never cry in front of this family ever again. And I didn't. I didn't. I tried my damnedest. And back then I was a big crybaby. I tried my damnedest. I was just like, nope, we will not cry. I am not crying. You will never see that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just really sad. I don't know where I was going. Like, what am I talking about? This video's getting long and it's just me yapping. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I gotta start drinking water. I am trying really hard to get out of this funk I'm in. So, so, let me see. This video basically was to help me. Like, I'm not gonna put ads on it. So if you get an ad, that's on YouTube. But I'm not gonna put, like, this video won't be monetized. But, yeah, this is just to help me get a little better. That's what this video is. Because, like I said, I tend to push everyone away when I get like this. I don't like admitting that I'm sad. Like, I'll say it as a joke that I'm like, yeah, I'm sad, and my friends will be like, okay, and I'm just like, yeah, let's not talk about it no more. Like, anger is a different story because I know I've talked my friend's ear off when I'm angry. Then I'm like, yeah, I gotta listen to this story, you know? But depression, I sit here and I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want you to look at me. I don't want you to fucking know my shit, bro. I don't want you. I used to tell people and they just looked at me differently or they just didn't want to talk to me. So now I just don't talk about it. And I guess that's bad, right? That's bad. And I guess you should talk to people about it. But I still don't feel comfortable. So I want to try a little bit. I want to get better a little bit. So I can tell my close friends more. I've been holding a lot of stuff like right here. It's just been bottled up. And even Angie doesn't know the worst of everything that I've gone through, you know? And I just like I sometimes want to tell her, but I can't do it. So it's kind of like no. I'll say though, and I tell Angie there's some things that I've gone through that I hope no one ever goes through. And those things I won't I'm I'm not going to tell no one about it. I'll die with those. I tell Angie I'm like there's some things you will never learn because I will die with that. No one will know. I will be the only witness. I won't I don't like it. I feel embarrassed talking about this and it sucks. It sucks. And there's some people who will probably hear this and be like, okay, go, get medication or go outside more. Or I feel like most of the times the people, it's gonna sound cringe. It sounds so cringe when you say it. But I feel like other people who are really depressed, like I am, will understand what I'm saying. When I say you do not understand what I'm talking about. Like, unless you have gone through stupid shit all your life, you will not fucking understand me. You don't know the shit that I've gone through. So going outside once and touching grass ain't gonna do shit for me. Okay? Sometimes going outside and seeing people makes it worse because I'm just like, I feel different. That I'm just like, damn. I get jealous sometimes. That I'm like, y'all look like y'all live happy lives, but I know sometimes that's not true. You can't just look at someone and think, damn, that person lived an easy life, you know? Just because they're smiling today, don't mean they've always been smiling. Or it could be a fake smile. I'm pretty sure people have seen me and thought the same fucking shit, you know? But what I'm saying is like, it's is do not tell me this is the solution. Do not give me no solution if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just because you hear me saying, yeah, I'm sad, I'm depressed, oh, crippling depression, oh my god, I like sitting in my room and rotting, oh no. No, I don't need to go outside and touch grass. Okay? I don't need to be on medication. That's not always the solution. People who are depressed will understand. You can do everything and you will still feel like this, bro. I have done so many things to try to fix myself, and it doesn't get better. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. If you are depressed, I'm not gonna fucking be like, don't worry, everything's gonna get better. No, it might not. People tell me all these shits. This is how you fix it. I don't listen to people all the time. I'll give it a shot. If they be like, go outside, yeah, I did that. Came back with a new story, bro. I ain't never gonna listen to you again. I'll do it when I want to. You know? Like I said, when I was young, I used to take my mind off it. When I used to be like, yo, I've had enough. Today can be the day, you know? This is my 13th reason. I can just go like, I used to think, nah, hold up. There's a new game. That's what used to help me. Or when it got real bad, that I was just like, I don't care about the game. I used to just tell myself, there's someone out there living a worse life than I am. Even though I found out that is not a positive thing, to think about. Angie told me, because like I said, I thought it was normal. So I used to just look at the TV and see people like, oh, this person needs help, this person. And I used to be like, that could be me, but it's not me, you know? And she was like, that is not healthy. And I was just like, well, I mean, 2 cents a day. I didn't need 2 cents a day. I didn't need it. It would have helped, but not really. And she was just like, no, that's not the same thing. And I was just like, it helped me. Like, you gotta find something to keep you going, is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't listen to any idiot. Oh, go outside, go outside. Don't listen to those idiots. Okay? You know what you've been through. And maybe you don't know how to help yourself, but you can try to figure it out for yourself. You know? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? Do your own shit to make yourself happy. As long as it don't hurt other people or yourself, okay? Find it. Figure it out. Trial and error, bro. Trial and error. Do something you never done before. Go outside, Try to socialize. If you can't, then that wasn't it. That's okay. You made an error. Now you know that don't work. Play some games for a while. Take a day off from work. Dead ass. I'm gonna be real. I skipped school one time, college. I skipped college because I was fucking depressed. Okay, I did not want to go. I watched Castlevania. Shit, I had a good day. I felt better. I skipped school once. Try it, bro. Just have a you day, bro. Fuck that shit. And I'm not saying like wait till the weekend and be like, nah. I'm saying like actually go skip a day. You deserve that shit. Call out right now. Or don't, because maybe you need that. No, maybe don't. Don't listen to me. But do you get what I'm saying? Try to fix yourself. Try to better yourself. That's what I do when I'm like this. I don't like just missing days. I don't like it. I feel ugh. When I'm like tired, I'll give myself 2 days and then I'm like, you gotta figure out something. Do a project. Do something, Get up. Even though I struggle and it takes all day and I might not do anything, but at least I get up and I try. And then I'm just like, well, I took 2 steps today. That's progress. I didn't take any steps yesterday. What am I talking about? I am really tired. But yeah, yeah, you know, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm also trying to prepare myself, if anything. This video is long. So, uh, I'm gonna try to motivate myself to make some videos at least. Maybe you'll get one this month. Maybe you'll get more. I'm gonna try. This month is always bad. I just want to share that. This month, don't feel bad for me though. This month is always bad for me. Okay? Angie knows this. My birthday is this month. I don't like my birthday. I forget it sometimes. I forget my birthday. Literally, when the new year hits, so as soon as, the countdown is done, we hit 0, and the new year is here, I age myself already. Like, if I'm, like, 30, as soon as the ball drops, I'm 31 in my head, Because I just don't care about my own birthday. I never had a good birthday. I never had one. As a kid, that shit was miserable. Straight garbage. It didn't even feel like it was my day. Christmas too. Christmas and my birthday were always the worst things. Every other kid used to love those. I always say my birthday, my birthday. Oh, Christmas, Christmas. Oh, this, that, this, that. And I'm over here like, y'all get stuff? Y'all get happy for that shit? Y'all get stuff y'all want? I don't want you to think I didn't get anything. I got stuff. Just not stuff that I ever wanted. It was shit that was just forced upon me. My brother would be happy every year. His birthday, he got something. My birthday, he got something. Christmas, he got something. He would be so hyped. He'd be so hyped. He'd be playing all day. Me, I'll tell my family, get me this. Get me that. Nothing expensive. Just, hey, I want this, I would like a game for the Game Boy. Nah. They pull up, here's a dress. And that's my shit. And I'm like, I didn't want that. And then like my family would be on me like I'm ungrateful. And I'm like, but I made a list. I gave you a list. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the list. I took my time. I wrote down that thing. I looked at the Toys R Us catalog. I said I wanted this. And y'all just did not care. Y'all didn't even read that. I didn't get one thing that I asked for. I don't want any of this stuff that you gave me. And then I would get, just ignored and other shit. I'm just. And then my cousins and my brother will just be over there in the corner playing, having the best time of their lives. I go to school the next day. If it was Christmas or someone's birthday, they'll be like, oh my God, this and that. Oh my God, oh, I love my family. Oh my God, oh, my friends got me this. Oh. And then my shit would happen, and I'm just like, my brother was really happy. My cousins are really happy. And then nobody will want to talk to me because they'll be like, oh, what did you get for your birthday? And I'm like, I didn't even get a cake. I asked for chocolate and they got me whatever the hell my brother wanted, or my cousin wanted to eat this today, so they got that. And I'm just like, there. Couldn't even eat my own cake for my birthday. I remember one time, right? They told me they were gonna go get me a cake, and they left me in the house by myself. I was a kid. They left me in the house by myself. I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, they're going to a fancy place to get me a cake today. Oh my gosh, they're going out. They going out. I don't know why they didn't want me to go. I guess it's a surprise. Like they were really serious about me not going outside. They were like, "You stay here, and we're gonna go out." They came home like 2 hours. No, it was like 3 hours. 3 hours later, they came home. My brother has a game. My cousin has something for herself. My mom got something. My other cousin got something. And I ran like excited, like finally, oh, where's my chocolate cake? Where's my chocolate cake? Oh, you guys got presents? Oh, what's mine? They didn't get me nothing. Did not get me nothing. That cake wasn't even chocolate. It was a pineapple, whatever, something. Uh, and the reason they got the pineapple was because they just didn't want to eat a chocolate cake. And they all looked at me and was like, "Yeah, we didn't want to eat chocolate, so we got this. You like this?" That pineapple cake. It's I don't know what it is. I think it's pineapple filling. It I've had that shit all my goddamn life. I hate it. I really do. I hate it with all my heart. Every time I see it, I flash back to my childhood and I'm like, this fucking cake. I can't. I never liked this cake. I used to tell them all the time I don't like this cake, and then I would be called a fucking bitch and ungrateful and all that stuff because I didn't like this cake. I just wanted chocolate. And I remember when they did that year, I was so mad. I didn't even argue. I just walked away. I was like, you know how crazy it is to be a child and to be disappointed like that you don't even argue, you don't throw I never threw tantrums, by the way. Okay? I would just ask a lot of questions like, why would you do that and all that, and then they would get mad at me asking questions, you know? But like, you know how crazy it is for a kid to not even throw a tantrum on their birthday or for anything. I just walked away. I walked away. I sat in the corner because in that house I wasn't supposed to sit on the sofa. I sat in a corner and I cried, and then my family came over and started messing with me about crying because I didn't get a cake for my birthday. And I told Angie this story, and Angie's so real. Angie's so real. This bitch tries to make my birthday special every year. She tries to make my birthday special every year. Like, she try even if I tell her, I'm like, even if you just give me one fucking $5 gift, I will be hyped. Cause I know where it's coming from. But I'm like, you're not just fucking going around like, well, she always tries. She knows what I like. If I tell her something, she takes the hint. She fucking gets it. So I'm grateful for her. I still don't like my birthday. I still don't like Christmas. So I guess that's why around this month and sometimes December, I just get a little depressed. See, I've discovered that about myself. Oh, look at me! but no, for real. Angie helped me discover that. She was like, yeah, no, maybe you don't feel it, but you probably, deep down, that's why you get sad because you're traumatized. You know you're not gonna have a good time, and that's what it is. And I was just like, that sounds stupid. And then, years after, when Angie kept like giving me good birthdays, I'm just like, wow, yeah, I think so. I think that is what it is. Look at me opening up to you guys. Oh man. I haven't slept in 3, 4 days. Oogly boogly. I got raccoon eyes. Bro, nobody's watching this. This video is too long. Nobody's watching this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go because this video is becoming an hour. Jeez. Well, did you make it this far? Who made it this far? Nobody's watching. Yo, like the 20 people who made it. Yo, what's good with y'all? How you doing? Y'all want something from the Dollar Tree? I'm gonna go now. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I gotta wake up early. I'm gonna try to make some videos. I'm gonna try later, maybe, possibly. There's probably not gonna be any live streams for a little while. Because I don't want to just be live and then just get emotional. Not that I would cry live, but, you know, I just don't want things to get weird. I'm still embarrassed. I hope this video helps. I'm trying to better myself. I don't want to keep being embarrassed about being depressed. That's what this is. I hope you watching this, you know, if you feel the same, like you get embarrassed, I hope this helps you. Look at me, an idiot with crippling depression, over here talking about depression. I hope me talking helps you somehow. In a way. I hope you understand something I'm trying to say. You know? I hope you can look at this and go, yeah, if this idiot can do it, so can I. Like, get up, move, do something. Can I also ask, what's going on with JoJo Siwa? I've been hearing a lot about her, and I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Drake too? What's going on with that? You know what? That's different. I'll make a different video. I'll talk about this some other time. I'm gonna go. What is going on nowadays? What the hell? Goodbye. Thanks for listening.